Hi crafters, thank you for stopping by. Today is February 25th and I am doing a SheetLoad rewind. This is an optional video for the creative team members. This month we are rewinding back to February of 2023. To see who is joining in on this month's rewind, I have provided a playlist in the description box and also as an end card. I have also provided the video link when I created these cards. Well, not these cards, but when I created cards with this sketch back in February of 2023. This month's printable or rewind printable is this one right here, and it yields 12 cards, which was perfect for me because I need a lot of birthday cards for the church. I decided to create 6 of them with a more masculine vibe, and the other 5 would be great for the women in the church. And I also did one as an Easter card because the paper I am using looks great for an Easter card. So let's take a look at my cards and the products that I used. Okay, so here are my set that I call more masculine vibe. And then here is the set with a more feminine vibe. And here's the one that I created for the Easter card. And for the Easter card, well, what I was trying to do with all these cards was find a sentiment that really filled up this part here on the card. So for the Easter card, I pulled in the indescribable gift, and I pulled my sentiments from this set. And I love that. I think the colors are gorgeous. And then I brought in some of these old retired, they're called candy dots. And so I'm using the neutrals for the more masculine cards, and I'm also using the subtles for the rest of these cards. But I did 3 different colors. So this was the Easter one, and then on this one I pulled the sentiment. And for both of them, actually, this sentiment here, so happy to celebrate you. And this comes from the layering leaves. And I loved it because it really fills up that quarter of a circle there that we're using on these cards. So that was very, very nice to find. And I stamped this sentiment in the old olive, but I did some sponging around the edges with Pool Party. And then on the more masculine cards, I stamped the sentiment with Early Espresso and did sponging around the edges with Pear Pizzazz, because that's the color that I used for this background here. And then my card base on this one is Early Espresso. And this one, my card base is So Saffron, and this is Pool Party. Now the designer paper that I'm using comes from this set here that's called Tropical Oasis. And normally what we do is we get, like for this printable, for example, we would normally use 2 sheets of 12 by 12. And then we would get 2 different looks, but basically using the 2 papers. But because I wanted them to have a different look, I used the front of this one and then the back. And then for the more masculine cards, I'm using this paper, the front, and this for the back. Now, I always like to decorate the insides. And so for this one, I wasn't really sure because if I cut this down, you might have you wouldn't even be able to tell that was a vehicle. So I decided to pull in this paper that had the palm trees on it. to use for the inside of my card because this paper on the front had palm trees. So I love it. I love these cards. I was very happy with them, and now I have 6 and 5 and 1 Easter. The Easter one I'll probably take to the little shop that I sell my cards at, and I just love them. So I also did my deckled circles, and I wanted to do that because when I originally did this, I had matted my quarter circle here. So because I wasn't going to do any matting, that's why I wanted the decal look so that I could do some sponging. And let's see, what other sets did I use? For my inside greetings of this one, I pulled in this itty bitty birthdays for the happy birthday there. And then for the inside of these birthday cards, I got that sentiment from this set here called Happy Birthday Gorgeous. Okay, well, I think I've covered everything that I needed to. I love these cards. I hope that you did as well. And thank you so much for stopping by to see what I created. I have a link to my Stampin' Up! Store in the description box below if you would like to support me in my small business. I appreciate you supporting my small business. It helps me to keep creating here on my YouTube channel. You can also support me by clicking the like button, commenting, and sharing my channel with your crafty friends. Also, I have an affiliate link and how to get 15% discount on my craft mat. So I've put that in the description box as well because I've had people ask me about my craft mats. So I thought I better start putting that in my description box. Okay, well, until my next video, have fun crafting and remember, choose joy and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.